How's it going, guys? This is Twister, and today I'm bringing you a brand new GTA 5 video. And today we're going to be covering more on the brand new Heist DLC that has recently come out. So today I'm making a video just really explain something that I feel like I really need to get across to a lot of people that are maybe a bit unsure, maybe a bit confused, and that is exactly how the Heist payouts work, obviously in the new DLC. But before we get into it, here's just some gameplay of the Prison Break heist, which isn't actually going to be really too relevant to what I'm explaining in this video, but then again, what I'm going to be explaining does pretty much apply to all the heist missions. So, like I said, we're going to be explaining exactly how the heist payouts work in GTA 5 now that obviously the heists have been released. And so a lot of people are playing the missions, and if there's one thing that I see a lot when I'm actually just trying to host like a heist in a random lobby with like just in a public setting with people that are playing the game, it's people requesting bigger percentage of cut. So a lot of people when I'm hosting a heist would ask for 25%. So if people want 25%, then that means I've got to give every other member 25%, which you'll see when I fully explain it later. That doesn't work now. You'll know that when you're playing the heist, the leader actually defaults to a much larger payout than what the other members get, which is 55% to the other members, 15% each. Obviously there's 4 people, so the leader gets 55, everyone else gets 15%, which works out to 100%, which will cover the whole costs. Now, as an example, I'm going to use the Humane Labs. So when you're playing the Humane Labs heist on hard, the total payout will be $675,000. So before you can actually set that up, you've got to go through 5 setup missions, and also the leader's got to pay an upfront cost of $54,000. So and also through the actual setup missions, there's 5 of them, and each other member will get around $25,000 from each setup mission. Times that by 5, all the other members will already accumulate $125,000 just from the setup mission. So straight away, before you even get into the heist, the other members already have $125,000, whereas the leader, you can say, has minus $54,000. So this is where you'll probably notice this straight away. This is why the leader will default get a lot bigger cut than the other members, because the game has to take into account the fact that through 5 setup missions the leader did not earn anything, and 3 other members actually were able to earn $125,000. So there we go. That explains most of it, why the leader gets more money from the actual final heist finale than the other members. But let's see what actually would make a much fairer payout. Obviously the percentage, to make sure that all the members are getting around the same amount of money. Now, because the percentage will round to 5% each time, you cannot get an exact same fair payout across the whole heist, including all the heist payout missions. However, you can get a fairly even result, which obviously takes into account all the money earned. So the 2 most even payouts are 40% to the leader, 20% to the other members, as well as 55% for the leader and 15% to the other members. So let's talk through the 55% cuts. Now, this is to the leader. The leader obviously gets $371,000 out of the total take. We're still talking about the Humane Labs heist here, just to make sure you guys are aware. On 55%, the leader will get $371,250, and then the other members on 15% will get $101,250. So the totals for this now, the total money taken by the leader equals $317,250, which takes into account the $371,000 that they earned 55% from the heist, minus the $54,000 setup cost that they had to pay. So there we go, that's $317,000, whereas the members on 15% will take $101,250, which bumps their total up to $226,250 once you add on the $125,000 that they will have accumulated through all the setup missions. So there we go, $317,000 for the leader and $226,000 for the members. That's the most even you can get, whereas it's biased to the leader. Now, if we're going to talk about 40% for the leader and 20% for the other members, this one's slightly more biased towards the members. So on 40%, the leader will take $270,000 on the heist, and then the members on 20% will take 135,000 on the heist. So this for the totals means that the leader will get a total of 216,000 once you've minused that 54,000 from their 270,000 total, whereas the members get 260,000, which is their 135,000 plus the 125,000 from the setup mission. So as you can see there, 216,000 for the leader and 260,000 for the members. That one is slightly more biased towards the members total right there. And so you're wondering, well, why are people asking for 25% when, as you can see, it's a lot more biased towards the members? I mean, that's pretty much it. That's as fair as you're gonna go. I mean, usually with if I'm playing with friends, and I'm setting it up, I'll usually have 40% for myself as I'm the leader, and then 20% for the rest of my crew members doing the heist, that's about as fair as you're probably going to get it. Obviously the leader is losing out on a slightly bit in this case. I'm not sure the exact figures for the actual other heist, but in this case, on this heist mission, the Humane Labs on hard, that one is slightly more lenient or biased towards the members, as they'll be getting a lot, it's around 50,000 more on the actual total once you consider in the 125,000 that they earn from the setup mission. So there we go. That is one thing I just felt I had to clear up about that. Apologies, there's quite a few maths in there. It's just basic adding up all the totals, and that is why a few of you guys who may be curious as to why the leader takes a lot more money from the actual final heist than all the other members. It is for those reasons that, one, they have to pay an upfront cost in order to set up the mission, and two, while the setup missions are going on, they don't earn any money from them, whereas the actual crew members earn quite a bit from the setup missions. So also, another thing that you guys might be wondering is the fact that if I'm just joining a heist either as the leader or a random person and I haven't gone through the setup missions and I'm just joining for the heist finale, is it still fair to have 20% for all the members if the other three guys haven't actually gone through the setup missions with the leader? No, because you've still got to take into account that in order for the leader to actually set up the heist, they've still had to go through 5 setup missions themselves as a leader, where they won't have earned any money at all. So there we go. There is the straight facts and figures that I just felt I had to explain to, obviously, some people that are confused. So hopefully you guys will now understand that if you're getting either 15% as a member or 20% as a crew member on a heist finale, don't worry, you're not getting screwed over. It's the game just has to take into account the fact that the leader did not earn any money from the setup missions mainly. Obviously, it is down to onto personal preference. The leader, if he wants, can split the cut even 25% each, but a lot of the time they won't do that because they'll be recognizing and understanding the fact that those setup missions they didn't earn any money from. So there we go. A little bit of a more factual and informational video. I just thought I had to get it out there because I still think there's a lot of people that don't understand these facts and figures. So it's a good informational video. Hopefully you guys will have understand that, and hopefully you guys have a lot more have a lot of a better understanding on how the payouts actually work in the GTA 5 Online Heist. So there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, rating, and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.